Hello, my dear students of class 7. Today we will learn a new grammar lesson from chapter 7, types of verbs, which you will find in page number 49 in your textbook. Now, students, I don't want you to get confused as this lesson has some topics, okay? It has some different topics. So I have made the video lesson according to its subtopics. So the first topic that we will see today, this video lesson is on finite and non-finite verbs, okay? So without further ado, let's begin the lesson. What is a finite verbs? A finite verb is a verb that has a limited agreement, okay, with the subject, which means the verb agrees with the subject. As you can see, the verb agrees with the subject, okay? So you just have to remember what is finite verb means. A finite verb is a verb that has an agreement with the subject. Now let us understand what type of agreement this verb enters into, okay? Now there are three different parameters, okay, on which this limit is fixed. Now I told you that a finite verb, it has a limited agreement with the subject, okay? So there are three different parameters on which this agreement or this limit, okay, limitation is fixed. And what are they? As you can see in the diagram, the first one is the tense. By tense, it tells us that the subject is performing the action in the past or present or future tense, okay? So by tense, the tense tells us the time of the action. Next we have person. It tells us the subject is in which person, okay? In which person the subject is. Now class, remember we have done with the pronouns of the first person, second person and third person. Yes, that is what we are talking about here, okay? So here the verb, it agrees with the person as well, okay? So and next, number 3, on the third one we have the number. That means the subject, if the subject is singular, depending on the subject whether it is singular or plural, even the verb agrees with the number. So a finite verb will change as per the tense, person or number. So in order to identify whether it's a finite or non-finite verb, then you just have to know whether if it's a finite verb, then the verb will agree with the tense, person and number. That is all you have to keep in mind, okay? Now let us understand each of these three parameters with the help of an examples each. As you can see in the slide, example of verb that change with tense. That means examples of verbs that change as per the tense, okay? Depending on the tense, even the verb changes. Now let's see the example. I play cricket every day. Now here, this very first example, I play cricket every day. Now this sentence, we have the verb as play and the sentence we have is in the present tense. Now coming to the second example, I played cricket yesterday. Now here we comes to know that the verb here is played, but the sentence is in the past tense. So as we see the two verbs, that is play and played, you can see that the verb is changing as per the tense depending on the time of the action. That is, if the action is happening in the present time, then we can use play, and if the action is taking place in the past tense, then we can change it to played. Okay, so this changes we can see. Hence we can say that both the word play both the verbs play and played are finite verbs because they change according to the tense. Now next, example of verbs that change with person. How does a verb changes to agree with the person? Okay, now here in this example we have the first example, I run a mile daily. Here the subject is I, which is in the first person, and the verb here is run. Correct? Now in the second example, if you see, we have the subject he, which is in the third person, and so the verb changes to runs. So he runs a mile daily. Here again, both the verbs run and runs are finite verbs because both the verb changes according to the person. Is it clear, class? Alright, let's go to the next slide. Now we will see the last one, that is as per. The verb changes as per number. Now number means it is to know, that is the subject, that is whether the subject is singular or plural. So finite verbs undergo changes depending on the number as well. So let's see the example. Apple is of red color. Apples are of red color. Now here in this two sentence, we can see that apple, which the subject apple is singular. Yes or no? Now in this first example, the verb that we have is. So apple is of red color, and the next sentence, apples are of red color. Here the subject here apples. Now here we know that apples are plural. So since the subject is plural, so even the verbs changes to are. So both the verbs, that is and are, it is changing according to the number of the subject. So now we are clear that finite verbs changes according to tense, person and number. That's it, class. That's it, students. This is all I have for today. Hope you have understood this very short video on finite and non-finite verbs. On finite verbs. I will continue with the non-finite verbs in the next class. So till then, I want you to have a better grasp of what is finite verbs and how to identify finite verbs in a sentence. That is all for today. We will continue the next topic in the next class. Thank you.